Hello and welcome. This video is the raw footage from my Twitch streams. I decided to make these available to anyone who wants to go back and watch the games from the beginning. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to join us on Sundays and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Twitch at the link in the description. Thank you and enjoy! Hi all! Welcome! I hope you've had a great beginning of your week. Things here have actually been fairly calm, well, except for last night because girls and the time change. By the way, I would just like the time change to stop. As an adult, it was okay. As a parent, it makes life miserable because especially toddlers don't understand what's going on. And so all of a sudden, they're up an hour earlier. School doesn't start when they expect. Mommy and daddy are still sleeping for some reason. Yeah, it's been a whole thing the last couple days, but it's starting to work itself out. Hopefully that will be done within a couple of weeks. So the emote only chat. What Bryn has done is set up a thing where you have to reply by emotes. You have a whole bunch available. Please do feel free to add your commentary. There are a couple extra emotes for those who subscribe, so if you're interested. No, I can't actually enforce it. It does not actually do anything. It is by honor system. So I wish it did something. That would be nice, but it doesn't. I will say that if you manage to stack emotes all in a pyramid, I think it pops up some kind of congratulatory phrase on the chat. I haven't tried it. I didn't see a reason to. But it is set up to do that if you care. All right, so I know I said Genshin Impact on Sunday, however, with the fact that I am having to do dailies and pretty much grind hard on my primary account because of the um, requirements to get one of the special things that is coming, I'm a little burnt on Genshin Impact, which I didn't think was something I would ever say, but it's happened. We will play again on Sunday, but today we're going to play Polybridge because nothing makes people feel better than watching digital cars fall into digital water because I failed at making a bridge. I've actually already looked at what today's first project is, and it's going to be a doozy. So we'll see how long it takes us to get this one. I'm hoping not long because I would ideally like to make it out of the desert today, but I'm not hopeful if I'm being honest. Yeah. So let's get started on this. Today it's Desert Winds. 2-3 eye to eye. So this car has to go up here and back down. This car has to go down here and back up. Like, really, I'm not a fan. On the plus side, it looks like we've got unlimited road surface, so there is that. Whoa. And what you know what? It looks like an eye. Shock and surprise. That may be why it's called an eye. Where do I want to place this? Do I have rope? Yes. I get 2 ropes. 2 ropes? Oi! Nope. I updated this. I updated it, I updated it, I updated it. I swear to God, this system hates me. Alright. Will I get unlimited wood? Well, unlimited within the budget. No, it's... I am honestly pretty sure that this system in general just hates me. Which is, unfortunately for me, not exactly uncommon. Computers and I... Why am I putting it underneath? That's silly. Computers and I don't get along. Never have. I can make PowerPoint and do whatever I want, but when it comes to the actual systems themselves, they tend to have a problem with me, and I don't know why. But it has been a fact of my life for most of my life at this point. So, I'm used to it. I've mostly learned to deal with it. That being said, doesn't mean it's not annoying. At my work, it was not uncommon for me to call IT, and then they would send someone out to fix it, and just the act of them sending someone out would cause my computer enough of a problem that it would just do what it was supposed to do. I know how crazy that sounds, but that is just how my life has been. Which is amusing because I've played video games my entire life. I have done video editing, and I have done audio editing, and I play with Photoshop, but it doesn't matter. My computer always does something weird. Eep! Oh! Ooh. Well, that didn't work. Not bad, though. For a first attempt, that was actually pretty good. Well, that puts us drastically over budget. Let's see how well this does. Nope, nope, nope. That should be a better design. Not quite. Oops. That did it! And actually popped me halfway up the leaderboard. All it takes is just a little finagling. What the hell is this? So car A has to go across. The bridge has to lift. All the barges have to go through. The bridge has to go back down, and the last car has to go across. And it's a station wagon. They aren't making this easy, are they? On the plus side, it doesn't look like I've got a limited number of anything, so I can do practically what I want, as long as it's in the budget. First, let's raise the... Actually, you know what? We're gonna undo all of that. going to keep a close eye on this budget. See how well we can make this bridge. Yes, I'm not using any of the hydraulics or anything else. This is most likely going to fail. I'm aware. But this is, after all, just my first attempt. We'll see how well this goes and then make adjustments. That's what this is all about, right? I swear this one's gotten persnickety. The distance between them has gotten a lot closer, it looks like. Maybe. Let's see how badly... Oh. That really would not go well. Alright. That has a better chance of surviving. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. Well, that did. And that worked. Now here's the real question. Can that station wagon do this? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We got it in one! And significantly under budget. A slanted drawbridge. Huh. I don't have a choice in the matter this time because I've only got 8 pieces of road. And that is exactly the amount of road I need. Alright. Got 2 steel, 4 hydraulics, and 1 rope. And all the wood I could want. Alright. Steel beam here. Rope is going to be from this anchor point to the steel beam. That just is. Hydraulic is going to need to pull all of this up. It only needs to pull from here. I'm going to use that other steel beam here. Now we start making wood trusses. I need them to be strong because they're going to have to pull off something impressive. Yes, it's probably overkill. That's okay. These are short hydraulics. Seriously? Okay. So I have short hydraulics. Maybe that'll work. Ooh. Yeah, we could do that. Oh, that was not what I... Oh, that's not gonna work. This seems like a very bad idea. Actually, that one's not splitting. That one doesn't need to split. That should just hinge. Should being the operative word. Let's see how badly this goes. So far, so good. Oh no, that didn't work. Why did this swing this way and not come up? Because I had it set to expand, not contract. That's why. Let's try this again with everything set correctly. Nope, that still didn't work. Huh. Alright. I think we're making this harder than we need to. Let's just remove that entirely. Let's see how well this does. It may just be that simple. No, it is not that simple. Oh, that's why it's not that simple. I forgot to remove the hinge joint. Okay. Part 2. With hinge joint removed. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Yay! Now go back down properly. Please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please. Did it! For less than $20,000. Hills and valleys. Wood, steel, rope, cable. Oh, there's a little boat down there. Okay. And everything's going at the same time. A has got a lot of steps to make. Whoa. Well, I would like to state for the record that I already don't like this one. Oof, duh. steel from there to there. Well, at least we got a fairly sensible budget for this. We're not having to do this on a complete shoestring. That really would be a problem. That being said, this ain't exactly great. We've got cable now, too. I bet you that's expensive. But what else am I gonna do? Gotta keep this thing up somehow, right? Big problem is this music is trying to make me fall asleep. All right. Oh. There we go. Now they're filled. All right. Let's see how badly this fails. Ha 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 ha! Splat. Alright. Astronomical failure, yes. That was actually rather impressive on the bridge's part. I was certainly impressed. Let's make this bridge a little more robust. We have plenty of budget for that. Alright. That is a much more stable bridge. Now let's see if this car can go get all those stars. It's better than the station wagon attempting this. We know how well the station wagon would do. Oof. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ha 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 ha! There we go. And under budget. From astronomical failure to complete success. All at once. Alright. So don't have to worry about the bridge needing to go up or down or over that. Okay. I've got $840. That is as high as I can build the steel cables. gonna eat budget, but it's the only way I know to do this. That's been set up. Oh, these are expensive. Why is it not filling that? Okay. Fine. All right. This is gonna be tight. Yep, over budget. Oh. see how well this works. How am I over budget? Ah. No, I need those wires. All right. Come on. Let's move these up just a little. Shaving just a little off the budget every time. I'm about to go in and just remove those metal pylons in the center and say screw it. Because I need enough for 2 more boards. Let's run this and see how it does, and then we'll go from there. No. Yes, I can see that. Thank you. Yes, I am sure I want to remove all the pieces. That didn't work. Okay. It says suspension bridge. That's nice. I'm doing this my way. This is a suspension bridge is massively over budgeted. Making all the tiny triangles. Oops. Didn't quite line that one up correctly. It's annoying when they're not quite lined up. But at least they move fairly simply. Oh no, that's not going to work. And yes, I do realize that that on its own is not going to be anywhere near stable enough. This is where those steel girders come in. It just requires significantly more reinforcement. But on a significantly smaller budget, so used about half our budget. Let's see. It's significantly under budget, so there's probably going to be a problem, but so far not bad. Ooh, close, 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 but I think we've done it. Trusty wooden bridge. Always trust your trusty wooden bridge. A split, wood, steel, hydraulic, and rope. Oh, interesting. So A needs to go here, C needs to go here. Huh. Now, how is that gonna work? Well, first things first. Need to build the road to here. Ditch that. Okay. So we're gonna have the hinge here. Raise that there. Actually. Here. Needed to expand. All right. Let's just even see if this functions. Oh, fiddlesticks. It's got to go here first. All right. This is why you read the instructions. subtract that. I'm gonna make this the break point. No. That's the pivot point, that's not the break point. That's the break point. Oh god, let's see how badly this does. Wah, wah, wah. I would like to replay that in slow-mo. Yeah, the forces aren't great, but that would be the problem. That should fix half the problem. It should now swing properly. Okay. We're gonna ditch those. I don't see a need for those. And it gets me significant portions of my budget back that I need for right here. And to reinforce this. What if we use just one steel beam? Okay. The stresses are much better this time. $600 to span that? When just doing this puts me over budget. Nope, I knew that. That needed to be there. That absolutely has to be there. I'm less sure about that needing to be there now that we've fixed the bigger problem. 33 cents over. Oh, no, I do not want rope. Wrong thing! Maybe adding that little reinforcement underneath the bottom will help? No. What if instead... Why won't it fill? I don't understand why it's not filling. Alright. How am I gonna fix the structural engineering here? There, maybe that'll help? I'm grasping at straws here, guys. Okay. Let's not make that the break point. Let's make the break point closer to here. And then we want to make the break here. Oops. That's precariously perched. Oh, come on. Was that the problem the whole time? Come on, come on, come on. Oh! I guess that's something I can do. Make all of this smaller. This requires so much finesse. Oh. Yeah. It's this problem again. I added that back in on accident. Oopsie. Getting better. Figured out how to increase the simulation speed. Oh. What happens? Okay. Oh, and we're over budget again. Narf. Oh. Still coming down too far, too hard. The problem is cost. That would be a great idea, except cost. Significant cost. Oh! Oh, that was significantly closer, though! Yeah, support on the end would be great. I think this is in the wrong spot. That's not what needs the support. This is. Let's try this. Oh, the stresses. That got worse. I'm gonna be irritated if that's all it needed. Nope. This section right here. It's gonna crack there again. I'm just about guaranteed. Yep. Oh, this is gonna be one overly engineered bridge. Ah! Let's see if this works. Alright, let's just get this thing to work. Then we'll figure out how we're gonna get it in budget. Go faster. Right here. Right here is the problem point. We're just gonna start over. I can't make an exact straight path. This is a stupid grid system. Okay. But I can make modifiers. All right. There. That is absolutely necessary. As is. Needs to be able to bend there. And it needs to cut there. run this and see how badly it fails. Hoy. Alright. That was one problem. Let's see if we fix that problem. Yay. I've got a couple thousand. Well, that wasn't it. The problem is I'm not completely sure what the problem is. Okay, let's support for that. So this actually isn't gonna be the solution. Oh no, I did not want that filled with... Fill. Why won't that fill with rope? Am I out of rope? It doesn't look like I'm out of rope. Nope, that wasn't it. No, that doesn't give it any slack. Oh, that got worse. You didn't think it could get any worse, did you? It does, in fact, get worse. Huh. Maybe a balance on the back of it? No. None of that has helped. It has, in fact, made the situation worse. So, we're gonna look at something else to fix that problem. But I think I'm starting to get there. Oh, no, that was not what I meant to do. Come on. Oh, nope, that's just made it worse. Why does a lower pitch mean more problems? Oh, piffle. What if we do instead? It's similar, but I've made some adjustments. Apparently not enough adjustments. Oh, how big can I make the hydraulic? Oh, that was even worse. Ah! Alright. This is just getting worse. I think we are gonna... I think we're gonna call it for the night, because I'm getting frustrated. Well, we got through like 3 or 4 levels. This game is not for the faint of heart and should be taken in small doses. So I guess my question is, do you guys want to see Polybridge again? I enjoy it, but part of me doing this is for y'all's enjoyment, and if you're not enjoying it, there's no point. So there's that. Tomorrow is, of course, Palworld. We should be expanding the map, I think is what we're going to be doing tomorrow. and hunting down more oh, Free Pal Alliance people. Don't quite have enough to get Zoe's orb. Almost, though. From there, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure something out. We've got so many eggs to incubate. We may just do that. If you can make it, that would be great. If you can't, we will miss you, but don't overstress your computers or yourself. An engineering degree would help to build bridges. No, I'm not sure an engineering degree would help build these bridges at all. It might. A better understanding of how the game worked or physics in general might help. But let's be honest. I took physics. I took college physics. I took college physics 1 and college physics 2. College physics 1 was kinetic physics, and college physics 2 was electrical physics. I got a low C in kinetic physics and got a high B in electrical physics. My teacher was stunned because apparently if you don't understand kinetic physics, you can't understand electrical physics. I'm like, that's nice, but you're wrong. Obviously, you're wrong. But again, he's an old professor and I was a young college student. It's not like he's going to listen to me. But yeah, I understand engineering or electrical engineering far better than I understand mechanical stuff. Kinetic physics just never. I understand technically how it should work, but technically and actually pulling it off are two very different things, people. It's like computer science. I've got plenty of understanding of how computer science should work. In fact, my degree plan for a while was going into the computer science department, but there were so few people taking computer science at my college at that time that with them grading on a bell curve, I couldn't pass. Not because I couldn't get a 70, but because a 70 was failing when there's only 3 people in the class and the other 2 are up at 90. I hate bell curves. But while I understand what a computer should be able to do, and while I understand how it should technically function, actually asking me to code, no, please just don't. Nobody is going to enjoy me coding. I am trying to learn C# and it's going better than when I tried to learn Java. I could do JavaScript halfway decently, and I could do XHTML pretty well, but Java and I don't get along. But C#'s going okay. I'm not going to get a job in it anytime soon. But that's beyond the point. Where was my point? All right, guys, I think it's time I called it a night. I have completely lost the plot. So I want to thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. Questions, comments, concerns. If you want to see me choose a different game next week other than Polybridge, that's fine. I've got Life Makeover we could do. I've got Monument Valley we can play. Or we can dig into the next Dark Parables. Just leave me a message. Most of you guys know how to reach me one way or another. If you don't, you can find me on Discord, Storm's Melody. I will pop a link into the chat. Except I'm pretty sure I know everybody who's currently here. Yeah, I know everyone's just... So yeah, you guys can contact me one way or another. Good night, sleep tight, and I will see you all tomorrow for Palworld. Toodles!